Hello and welcome back to Tits, Tums and All Things Mum, and Happy New Year! I am here with the lovely Charlotte from Kids Party Pack today, and I'm really excited for today's episode because I think it's going to let a lot of parents off the hook. So let's get into it, and could you start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Charlotte. I'm a mum of two. I've got a 2-year-old and a nearly 5-year-old. Her birthday's like in 2 weeks.
The day before my son's birthday.
And I live up in Kendal in the Lake District, and I've started this campaign called the Kids Party Pack to try and shake things up a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a bit of an accident, but it's happening, and it's kind of gaining traction.
I absolutely love it, and we've kind of been talking about it briefly in the green room. Could you start by telling us about what it is and why you started to do it?
Yeah, so I guess I'll start with why I started to do it. So after my daughter was born, obviously, I've got lots of friends with kids, and a lot of them have got older children, and they were sort of reaching the primary school era and starting to go to parties like every weekend. So there's a lot of chat about like, oh my God, I've got another party this weekend. I've got to get a present. Have you like the party bags? And so I was hearing all of this moaning and thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm dreading when we get to that stage. And then kind of at the same time, I was feeling quite a bit of climate anxiety because, when you have kids, you start thinking like, what is the world going to be like when they're older? And I had the opportunity to do carbon literacy training, which is basically all about climate change and what's happening. And that freaked me out massively. I was like, oh no, when my daughter's my age, things are going to be quite bad. And the best thing to do in that situation is try and do something about it. And I kind of thought, hey, maybe this party thing could be the thing that I do about it, because it seems like a real problem, and maybe I could kill a few birds with one stone, solve some problems for parents who are really annoyed by this situation, and also like do something that might help the environment a bit. So it sort of started from there, and it started off just as an Instagram account on the No Crap Parties Instagram, and then kind of evolved, and I decided to launch the Kids Party Pack, which is basically an agreement between parents to say, let's try and make gifting and party bags less expensive for everyone and just more sustainable, less wasteful. That's how it evolved.
I absolutely love it, and I think we need to get it out there more. Can you specifically send it to my school mums? Because
let me know.
I feel like there is still, some of the mums are absolutely great and they do things that are more sustainable, but it is that pressure. And some weekends you have like 3 parties, 4 parties. If you've got 2 kids that are primary school age, you've got multiple parties to go to. And the gifting, the party bags, like my kids come home with these party bags full of plastic crap, and they'll play with it for maybe an hour and it will get dumped in their room, and a week later I'll end up binning it. And it just seems like such a waste, because that's not really something that you can re-gift or sell or whatever. So it does end up in landfill, which is a very scary thought. If you just think of how many parties your kids go to, how much plastic crap have you then thrown away?
Like, how many things would you say are in each party bag that you get?
Like 5 to 10 things.
Crazy, isn't it?
And then you're binning all of those things. I don't know, if you go to 4 parties on a weekend, think of all that's built up over time that you're chucking away.
And there's like 30 kids in your child's class.
Ooh, that is a scary thought.
Yeah.
But I will say I am guilty for it. And we were talking before, it's my son's birthday in 10 days, and because it's just after Christmas, I have just chucked a Shein order online and got crap coming to go in party bags because I'm not organised enough to have done something better. And loads of other mums will also be guilty for that reason, because we've got so much other stuff going on. So how can we undo that, but also bear in mind that we are still very busy and don't have the time to, make something or anything like that?
Yeah, I think it's really tricky, isn't it? And I guess the pressure's coming from lots of different places to do that. The kids have expectations. You've been to all those other parties and you think maybe the other parents have got expectations and that you kind of have to like meet the standard maybe. And then it's also, like you say, the easiest thing to do is just like go online and do something, can be delivered super quick to your house. So I think like part of the Kids Party Pact is kind of laying bare the fact that actually most parents do not want to be doing this and they do not want that crap coming into their houses, and to sort of let each other off the hook, like you said. But then it's also realising that like bags of plastic crap does not equal fun and happiness. And actually for the kids, often it's just the novelty of getting something, like anything. They do often expect something, but that could still be something that's super easy to do. It could just be like some chocolate. And we're, as parents, kind of setting that expectation for our kids about what that is. And so I think, you know, it's trying to like resist the pressure that's coming from social media, other parents, and then just chatting to your kids about like, well, you know, maybe like let's try and think of something different to do that would be different from all of the other things. So it'd be more fun or more different. And I think we should maybe give our kids a bit more credit that they can see like the alternatives. They do learn about this stuff at school. My daughter started coming home asking if we can get an electric car, and I'm like, babe, it's not that easy. You don't just get an electric car. But she's been learning about the environment, and it's really good that they're teaching that stuff at school. But it's wild, isn't it, that we don't want this crap in our home, and yet we're still buying it for other people to give them the crap in their home. And it's little things like, I have a bag of books that I'm about to donate to a charity shop. I could have just wrapped up a book for each child at the party and given them a book each. That's free for me because I'm donating them, and it means that the other parents aren't then getting crap in their house. I might still do it, you know. Yeah, you should totally do it.
Maybe I should return the crap.
Yeah, return the crap. Send it back to Shein, because like,
I know that's not. It's not great anyway.
Send it back. I mean, they'll probably just bin it in their warehouse. But, but yeah, I think, you know, for the kids. So we did a book swap for my daughter's birthday last year, for her 4th birthday. And everyone bought a wrapped up book. When they arrived, they put it in the box. And then when it was time to go, all the kids just went and like got to pick one out. And I got a couple of extra in case anyone forgot, because like you say, mums are busy, we don't have time to remember all these things. And they were all so excited because it was like a lucky dip kind of thing, and a surprise. And then they all just got a bit of chocolate as well. And everyone was really happy. And all the parents were like, this is so good. Like, we're going to do this.
I'm committing to this. I'm going to wrap a book each for every child, just shove them in a box, and they just pick a random book out and
chocolate or sweets.
Get some sweet. Well, I've got them anyway to put in the party bag. Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing they want. They're like looking for the Haribo, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, I hadn't bought like plastic tat. I bought like stickers and key rings. Because I feel like that's more like, I don't want slap bands and all the things you chuck at the wall and all that stuff. But stickers, key rings, they're, I feel like, a bit less offensive than the plastic tat.
Stickers, definitely, because it's like a crafty thing.
I
think there's definitely like a hierarchy of like, you know, terribleness.
Definitely.
And I think things that are actually going to get used or last long, it's the stuff that breaks in the car on the way home. Or
you just end up chucking away.
Exactly.
For my daughters,
have you done any gift guidance on the invites?
No. So some people have said like, what's he into? And like, he's typical boyish boy. He's into like cars, monster trucks, Hot Wheels, all that stuff. But I'm also like, he's got all of that. He doesn't need any more cars. He doesn't need any more monster trucks. So I'm debating whether to just send them all a message and be like, you know, it's January, money's tight, don't worry about it, just don't get him anything. But then everyone will, because they feel like they can't come to a party and not bring a gift. And I'd be the same. If someone said to me, don't get him a gift, I'd be like, I have to.
Even I feel like that, and I'm doing this whole campaign.
So what do you do about that?
Well, so the first thing, so this is one part of the pact, is to give gift guidance on the invites. And I think it's about like, there's two sides to it. So there's like what you actually want coming into your home and for your child to have. And then the other side of it is like, not everyone can afford to buy a gift for every party their kid gets invited to. Like you say, you're going to them every weekend often. And we did, in the survey we did last year, 43% of people said they can't really afford to do this. So it's actually being kind to other people to sort of let them off the hook. Or be like, so, you know, the gift guidance could be, don't bring any gift. So for our 2-year-old, when he had a little party, we did that because he doesn't even know. So he doesn't know, and he was totally happy. Or just say secondhand encourage, to give people permission to either give you something that they don't use anymore, or just go to the charity shop and get something cheap.
That is such a good idea.
Because like, otherwise, basically, we also found through chatting to loads of people and doing some surveys and stuff that almost everyone is happy to get secondhand stuff because it's just normal now, isn't it? But everyone feels a bit awkward giving it.
Yeah.
So we've just got to like normalise it, give each other permission on an invite to be like, secondhand gifts encouraged. Like no need for a gift. If you do want to give something, like we encourage secondhand.
Yeah.
And there's loads of wording on our website for what you can say and how you can say it in a way
because kids don't care about packaging. In fact, they probably dislike packaging because they want to just play with the toy straight away. They don't want to faff around with cutting those things off and stuff. So I could just say to the mums, like, if you've got anything at home that your child doesn't want, gift that to us. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
that. Yeah.
And then the other thing, as they get older, loads of people are doing now is, or even young actually, just to be like, they're saving up, like they really want a new Hot Wheels set or whatever. If you put a couple of quid in a card, and for older kids, sometimes people do like a £5 party, to save up for something. And that's a really, I think, as they get older. When they're younger, they're a bit fickle, maybe, children. But as they get older and they actually know what they want, if you say to them, well, would you rather have lots of little random toys from friends or would you rather save up for that thing, like that Lego set you really want, or to go to Legoland or like whatever it might be, they're probably going to be like, actually, I really want that gift thing,
definitely.
rather than a load of random crap.
Definitely. It's like my daughter, she wants clothes because she's at that like fashionista dressing up stage, but she will not let anyone else shop for her clothes because she's very fussy. So she would rather have money to go out and choose her own clothes.
And then you can have like a nice day out together.
Yeah, and it's not plastic tack cluttering up my house. It's in her wardrobe and that's fine.
And she's using it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to commit to this, and I'm going to send a message to all the mums today and be like, don't buy a present, just gift us something that you don't want anymore. And somehow, I might put it in the school mums chat as well to say like, our parties for the year, can we just commit to secondhand so that it takes that pressure off? Because you don't know what financial situation other people are in as well. And it's a lot of parties.
Yeah.
A lot.
And it's stressful as well, like, because you have that anxiety of like, how much should I spend? Like, what is appropriate? Have they already
spend
got this?
£10.
What do they like?
That's it.
But that adds up, doesn't it?
know.
Like, if you do that for 30 kids in the class, not that you're going to probably go to 30 parties, but still, it's like, it's a lot with two kids as well.
It really is.
And realistically, that family or that parent, probably the mum, are going to be probably not really wanting that and sending it to a charity shop in a few weeks' time. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's crazy that we're all stuck in this loop. Yeah, we should just get out of it.
I know. It is hard though as well, because on occasion I have, my daughter for example has a million craft kits, you know, just like bracelet making or some sort of craft kit, and there has been times where we've forgotten to buy a gift for a party and I've gone to her cupboard and I've taken something out and she's gone, oh, but that's mine. And then she said to the child, oh, that was mine. I got that from so-and-so and now you've got it. And it is getting over that hurdle of that sort of embarrassment around re-gifting stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Although, I mean, depending what it is. So we've just had Christmas, obviously, and almost all of my daughter's stuff was secondhand. Yeah. And I swear to God, she loved it more because it was her cousin's.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, she got some hideous Cinderella dress that I absolutely hate. But she is, like, she's basically worn it every day since Christmas.
Oh, bless her.
And also a unicorn teddy from her friend who lives up the road.
Yeah.
She's been going on about wanting a unicorn teddy for, like, months. And then my husband was at their house and there was one in the bag by the front door to go to the charity shop. He's like, can we have that? Yeah. She put it in the wash, and because she knows it was Faye's, she loves it even more.
Yeah, exactly.
So because she idolises them, it's like way better than if we got her something else.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah, I think we can assume things about how our kids will feel that actually they won't.
No, exactly. And if they're learning about it in school, they might actually get some sense of pride to then go into school and be like, we're doing this, we're doing this to save the environment, because I know my daughter would do that.
I've actually got such a cute anecdote from someone who messaged me on Instagram about her kids' party. I think she's got twins and she did a toy swap party for her kids. Yeah. And at their primary school they have some like pledge thing they have to do at the beginning of the term. And so they pledged to do like a more environmentally friendly birthday party.
Yeah.
And they got a little award from the head teacher in assembly for like doing it, and so cute, and they were really proud of themselves.
Yeah.
And
you should get like yourself like little minions all around the country that like just spread the word with that school, so that you can make like a big change. I'll be one of your minions.
Yeah, well, we've got ambassadors, so I've got like an ambassador WhatsApp group, and there's only 10 people in there now, but I'm trying to recruit more. So if anyone wants to be an ambassador, they should definitely message me, because we need loads of people all in their communities. Because the more people, I think that's the thing, it's not just about signing up to the pact. Like I do want people to sign, but it's also just about having these chats, having these conversations to make it like basically get the elephant in the room out and be like, everyone hates this, like let's just stop. And then everyone's like, oh yeah, I hate it too.
But that's the thing, we all hate it, so why are we all doing it? It just seems utterly ridiculous. But I think it just takes for one person to be like, actually no, let's stop doing this, and
everyone's relieved.
Exactly. I would be so relieved if someone turned around and said re-gift for the gifts, because I'd just be like,
I've got a load of stuff and
I've got plenty and it would save me time going to a charity shop or a car boot or whatever, just to be able to re-gift all of that stuff. So I just don't, it's a no-brainer to me, but it takes someone like you to actually just make that step and get out there to people, doesn't it? But hopefully, I mean, it's really nice. We get loads of nice messages about people being like, thank you, like I've gained the confidence now to do it differently, because there's having like the permission and the confidence, and then also just like what to say on the invite, and like alternatives to the usual plastic tap. And when you realise, you start talking about it, you're like, oh, it's actually really simple. Like just put a note on the invite and just pick something else to put in a party bag, or go with the classic book and a slice of cake. I love that.
Even if the kids are like, oh, it's a book, they forget 2 seconds later because they're busy with something else.
Exactly. So, I absolutely love that. Do you know what? I'm going to literally message all the mums today and be like, don't buy him a gift, just re-gift something, and the party bags, I'm going to return them and do a book, because I'm sick of this crap being in my house.
This is like music to my ears. This is such a win for me.
But so I feel bad now. Why am I gifting this crap when I don't want that crap in my house? So
it's just the pressure, isn't it? We're all swamped with advertising, social media, everybody else, what they're doing, and we just feel so awkward to like go against the grain. And that's what this is all about, just being like, you're not going against the grain, because actually everyone
feels the same.
We all just admit it.
And it saves you money as well, which of course everyone wants. Like, I love Vinted. You can get some absolute bargains on there. Like, just buy everything off Vinted, and then put, like, I never spend any actual money because I sell stuff on Vinted and then use my Vinted balance to then, so like I've bought maybe like 30 books for myself recently using my Vinted balance, which then feels like free books because I've sold stuff to get them. So,
and there's so many cool things. Like, someone told me about how their kid like really loved dinosaurs, and so they bought a bundle of dinosaur toys off Vinted, and they like buried them in the sandpit, and then that was a bit of a fun activity where the kids had to like search for the dinosaurs, and then they got to take one home with like a chocolate coin.
Oh, I love that.
And that was like just super easy and really cheap.
Exactly.
And a bit novel as well, because I think a lot of parties just follow the same format. And then they all blend into one. Whereas if you do something a bit different, then the kids are like, oh.
My daughter's birthday's in August, and I'm a bit more organised for that because it's not after like Christmas and everything. And we never do party bags for her. She always has something different. So I was saying to you before, she had a slime party last year, and I'm having to get used to saying last year now because we're now in 2026. I know. And they made slime. That was the party, and then their slime that they had made was their party bag essentially. And the year before that, they had a pamper party and they made bracelets, and the bracelet was their party bag. So it's about thinking outside of the box, isn't it?
A friend of mine runs a plant business called Plants for Presents, and she's off the back of this campaign, she's now selling these little plant kits where you get a little terracotta pot and some soil and some little plant, and like you decorate the pot at the party, and they plant it and stuff and take it home. And so there's more of this stuff available. Like, that's not super cheap, and you could do it yourself in another way, but like a little craft activity that you can take home.
You could do like pottery painting, paint like a little mug or something. That would be so cute. It's harder for boys, I feel.
Less crafty often, aren't they?
The dinosaur thing's a really good idea, but like my son has got a soft play party, so what do you then do? I suppose it would be the book thing, wouldn't it?
The book thing, or like someone else did like a lucky dip.
Yeah.
So they got a load of random stuff out the charity shop or Vinted or something, and then
or
like
your
a
own
really
house.
old school lucky dip, and it was just in a big box that they
Yeah.
had at the party. And I think theirs was at a venue.
Yeah.
And all the kids basically on the way out just like,
I love that.
and that's new and different for them, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, definitely.
So
it's like
more
novelty,
memorable.
isn't it, doing a lucky dip? I might do that with the books, just instead of just handing them out, just shove them all in a box and they can just pick one.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. Yeah. I feel like...
Or pick a mix or something like that.
I feel excited to do this now, to save money, save the environment, save crap coming in my house. So, yeah, I love it. I love what you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
On the subject of all of this, you have bought something for show and tell.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about party bags quite a lot.
Let's have a look.
No, these are some of the random offenders.
Is this the
party
worst
bags.
offenders, is it?
It's not the worst offenders. It's, I guess, some different examples of things.
Yeah.
So, and I did an Instagram poll or Instagram question last night just to ask people what people absolutely hate and get way too much. Blimmin' bubble wands.
Oh, God, I've bought some of them for Bailey's.
How many bubble wands has everyone got in their house? Send them back.
No, I'm sending them back. I'm sending them back.
So, plastic bubble
I
wands.
have so many of them just in every drawer and crevice. They just appear.
And so what you could do is just go around your house and put a bit of washing up liquid in them all and a bit of water and then just
But also they're still full because my kids don't really care for bubbles anymore because they're older.
Put them in the
But I'm just buying them for other people. Why? I could just put them back in, couldn't I?
Yeah, put them back in, send them back round. This wand, so this isn't too bad because we got this from our local scrap store. So they rescue stuff from places, but stuff like this, my daughter loves this, so she does play with it. I'd say it's not the worst offender, but it's also pretty hideous.
Yeah.
But
it's
it's
like those
fancy
crappy
dress
plastic
kind of
tiaras.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
My daughter had like 10 of them at one point. Oh, see, the thing
Bloody
is
tiny
with
poppet.
poppets, my daughter, so we think is ADHD. So she actually really enjoys poppets, and she has a basket of them under her bed, which is like her safe space. And she does go under there and pop them to kind of calm herself.
But
so
how many does she need?
I mean, she has like 30 of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, she
Put some of them in the party bag.
I might as well just empty her fidget basket.
But it's all these little bits and bobs that just like, you in your house, you're like, oh, where am I going to put this? I'll just shove it in a drawer and then you keep finding them.
Yeah.
Bouncy balls. Everyone hates bouncy balls.
I hate
I mean,
bouncy
to be fair, they're really fun.
Yeah.
But like,
they just
once
get
you've
lost.
got one 1 second. This got given to our daughter actually by my nephew at Christmas, and within like 1 second, it was like, "Mummy, it's under the sofa."
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's gone behind the TV.
And everyone's got like 10 of them in a drawer at home.
Oh yeah.
Just like random plastic toys.
Oh yeah.
Things that I don't think are quite so bad are things like Play-Doh or pencils.
Yeah.
Because you actually use...
I had a mum make Play-Doh once for a party bag.
Good effort.
So she put it into just like cling film and then tied it up with a little bow and had their names on it, and it had just been made and they made it together, so it was an activity as well.
Cute. Yeah.
So that was really nice actually.
But yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, from there's obviously the cost and stuff of all these things you've already got in your house that you could just reuse.
Yeah.
But also, like, I mean, so plastic takes like 300 or 400 years to break down, and the reality is it doesn't actually go anywhere. It just breaks down into microplastics. It ends up in the sea, in the water, and it's really bad for our health.
Yeah.
So like, if you throw it away, it doesn't actually go away.
Yeah.
It just goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
And creates a problem
It's just
elsewhere.
not in your house.
Exactly. So we need to kind of be thinking, obviously, about like the clutter and everything that we're putting into other people's houses and the money that we're wasting.
Yeah.
But also just like, what is happening with this stuff?
Yeah.
After it's had this very short time being enjoyed.
Yeah.
And I think like that's part of the Kids Party Pact and the campaign is like, this is just a party bag and it's just gifts, and people think, oh, it's just a party bag, it's only a small few things.
Yeah.
But like you said, when it's like for all of those parties every year for your class and then all of those children across the country, it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then you start thinking about all the other things you buy just like day to day without thinking about it. And actually then, so the idea really is to be like thinking about this, but then spark off like thinking about other areas of your life that maybe you're buying things that don't need to be bought.
Yeah.
Or you can buy an alternative. Or
I think it's about thinking about what you want to bring into your home as well, isn't it? Because I've said we're moving house this year, and so we're trying to declutter, we're trying to get ready for that. And when we're out in the shops and I go to buy something, I'm like, but do I really need that as an extra thing in my house and an extra thing to then move to the next house? No, I don't. So I then don't buy it. But if you're not moving house, I guess there's not that like thought process, but you could have that thought process. Like, does that need to come into my house or does it not?
definitely. And I think now, obviously, with online shopping and stuff, it can be so instant, can't you? You can be like, I want this. You get advertised something, you're like, that's really good.
Yeah.
I keep being advertised that for those like electric foot pumice things.
Oh.
And it's really satisfying.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm just being advertised at it. I don't need it.
Yeah.
It'd be so easy to just click on the ad and be like, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
And so just like having that kind of, I guess, bit of self-control.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to buy it straight away. I'm going to think about it. And if I still really, really want it, or I'll look for a secondhand one or whatever. Yeah. And just like try and train yourself into like, if I really want it, let's see if I can get it secondhand.
Yeah.
And if I can't get it secondhand, if I really, really, really want it and I think I'll use it a lot, then maybe I'll buy it.
Because usually after a day has passed, you don't want it anymore.
Exactly.
You're just like, oh, well, no, I don't really need that.
And I used to work for this company that did like all the logistics for like returns. Yeah. So if obviously you buy things, you send it back. Yeah. And I was so shocked by like what I discovered working for that company, that basically you think I'll just buy it and send it back, but it goes to a warehouse and often the cost of them sorting that stuff back out to put back on a shelf somewhere or put back into the system is too much, so they just burn it.
Oh my God.
Like literally, like they have TVs that people have sent back and stuff like that, and they just sit in a warehouse until somebody's like, right, let's just burn it.
Oh my God, that is
so
awful.
It's like, it is mental, the amount of money that's wasted. Yeah. And like just stuff,
it's crazy,
all that energy's gone into it, and then it's like getting burnt.
But I think we are in a place where with social media and everything, everyone is just consuming so much. Like if you just thinking of like the skincare routines and like, have you seen these like morning shed things where they're using like 10 skincare products and face masks and these things between their boobs?
Who's got time for that?
Yeah, firstly, who's got time? But also all these things that are then being chucked in the bin every single morning. And it's like, do we really need that much? It's excessive.
Yeah.
Like,
and what's that teaching our kids? Like, I even feel a bit weird about my daughter. Like this morning, she was just watching me get ready. I don't wear much makeup. I can't really be bothered. I'm not like that fussed about it. Yeah. But she's like, what's this, mummy? What's this? Can I put some lipstick on? And I'm like, you're 5. I don't want you to be thinking that you need like that you need to put eyeliner or mascara on to make your eyes big and beautiful. Like that. And then kids are on social media and they're consuming this stuff and thinking they need all this too.
Oh God, yeah.
And like, I think through parties and just, you know, just generally, we need to be teaching our kids to be more conscious consumers. Yeah, because they're going to inherit the planet, aren't they? Yeah. And like, we can't really go on the way we are.
No.
And so, and the easiest thing is to say yes to your children, isn't it? To be like, I want this, mummy, or can I have that? And you're like, oh, I guess just shut you up and say yeah. Yeah. And it's really hard to say no, even though like we know it's probably the right thing to do in the long run. Yeah. And I think if you know that you're with other people and you're not alone in saying no, then that's a good thing, isn't it?
Or be that parent to make the change, and your child can then be the one that's being like, actually, no, we're not buying crap plastic because it's bad for the planet. Yeah. And then all the other kids will follow suit eventually, and they'll be like, I want to do what Bella's mum's doing. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, and there's loads of stuff at school now, isn't there? They have like eco clubs or whatever. Yeah. And I mean, she's only just started school this year, so I'm not like, I'm trying to sort of get the lay of the land. But these eco kids clubs do all sorts of things, and it's the kind of thing where they could all, you know, chat about what they could do differently. Yeah. But I think also schools apparently talk a lot about recycling and not a lot about less consumption. Yeah. So I think we also need to talk to kids not just about like recycling and what to do with waste, but just like creating less waste in the first place. Yeah, definitely. Because a lot of stuff can't be recycled. Yeah. Or we think it can, and then we put it in the bin and hope for the best.
I know. I know. Oh, well, I think what you're doing is absolutely amazing.
Thank
and I'm actually inspired to go out there and like make a change. So definitely going to do that. On that note, let's go ahead and do spin and spill with the wheel.
Okay.
So here we go. Here is our wheel. So if you want to give it a good spin, and we'll see what you get.
Okay, right, here we go. Well, that wasn't a very good spin, was it? It was a bit weedy.
Oh, so what's your biggest parenting fail?
Oh, right. Well, I had a few different ones for this, but I feel like the funniest one doubles up with the rank bank story.
And probably confessions.
Confessions, yeah. So this is just like one of many, you know, when you do things, you're like, oh my God. Yeah. So we met up with some friends for a walk with our kids and their kids, and we've got a van, and our daughter was like, Mummy, I need a wee. And I was like, oh, no, we're near a toilet.
Yeah, standard.
And we've got one of those like, you know, potties with the lid.
Yeah, yeah. carry potty
ladybird
thing.
one, carry potty. And I was like, that's fine.
I still have my
the
carry potty, even though both my youngest has been potty trained for 2 years.
Yeah, for these exact reasons.
For these reasons.
Yeah. Have you ever weed in it as well? I have.
No, but I have weed in a nappy once.
Was it a big one? Did it contain it?
Yeah, it contained
Amazing.
it. You know, when you're swimming and you need a wee and you've got 2 children and you're like, shit, what do I do? That's the situation.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so our travel potty gets a lot of use.
Yeah.
And by me sometimes and the kids. And I was like, it's fine, we got the travel potty. So I got it out and luckily I took it out of the van and it wouldn't open. Yeah. And I was like, and I opened it and it had piss in it from like, I don't even know when, like at least a few weeks old.
At least it was wee and not poo.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was summer though, so it was like it literally been like fermenting. But because it was like, I think the pressure of it,
like the
jammed closed,
vacuum,
and I like pulled it open, and the piss went everywhere.
Oh no!
Like all over my legs, all over my shoes, on my daughter, and our friends. It absolutely stunk. It was disgusting, and our friends were like stood there, and you know we were just like so embarrassed because you were like.
God. I should probably check that mine doesn't still have pee in it from
years ago. It's disgusting.
Because once you've sealed them shut, you just tend to forget about them, don't you?
And that's it. And particularly in the car, like it's just you're like, oh, get everything else out. That just lives in the van.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a recent parenting fail of basically like covering myself and my child in.
I bet you're not the only one that's done that, because everyone has those carry potties because they're just so handy.
So minging.
And then you just when they're potty trained, you don't think, oh, I need to empty that, do you?
No, it was grim. And then obviously like smelt of like old piss for like the rest of the day.
God. I mean, at least it was just a pee. Could you imagine a fermenting shit being left in one of those carry potties? So yeah, that's a pretty rank story.
Also work for the rank bag.
Love it. So we are now going to head over for Stroller Speedway. How are you feeling about that?
Pretty good. I mean, you know, I've been doing a few nappies recently.
Whack some bums.
Yeah.
I love it. Right, let's head over.
Okay, thank you.
So here we are at Stroller Speedway. Are you excited?
I am.
You said you've had lots of practice recently.
Well, yeah, I've got a 2-year-old, so he's still in nappies.
There you go. So some of these people hadn't done nappies for like 18 years. So I think you'll be all right. Yeah, putting the pressure on now. So situation is, as is standard, you've put your child in the pushchair and then they've pooed, obviously. So you're going to clean her up. You're going to put the nappy on as clean as you'd like your own child. Then you're going to slalom that way, touch my shoulder to finish, and we'll see where you get on our leaderboard. Where are you thinking?
I mean, I'd be happy like midfield.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't want to be too ambitious.
Everyone's always like, I want the top.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I'll just go in the middle, that's fine.
In the middle, that'll do.
Seems good.
Okay, so I'll give you a countdown to start and then we will go.
Okay, cool.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, baby.
Straight in there. It is absolutely freezing today and it's snowing outside. So when I was putting the Malteser spread on her this morning, it was like hard, like almost frozen. So you might have a little advantage here.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Although she does look quite messy.
It's quite gloopy.
Maybe my
I've had Malteser spread. I'm kind of curious, but I don't think I'll have it.
Oh God, I don't think I could ever eat it after seeing it being wiped off of her
I'm very impressed with the reusable nappies as well.
Yeah, we used to have the other nappies, but then I thought we need to be environmentally conscious. And also they cost a blooming fortune. So.
This is dreadful.
Her poor legs.
Oh God. I know, she's very flexible. It's right up in that crack. How clean does this baby need to be?
As clean as you'd like your own child to be. So
I mean, she'll probably have a bath later, right?
That's pretty clean, I'm not going to lie. You're doing well.
Here you go, baby. Sorry,
that's it's going on. Nappy's going on.
There we go. Oh, bloody hell, I've done it the wrong way round. I'm allowed to swear.
Yeah, that's it.
Ah!
It's the pressure, isn't it?
We're going all wobbly-handed. Okay, let's go, baby.
And she's in.
Strap you in.
She's got her hands up in the air like, way! That's it, we're slaloming.
It's actually hard to steer this.
I know. And touch my shoulder to finish. Yay! Actually, you've done pretty good.
How was that?
I reckon just over halfway. Okay. So you're at 1 minute 33.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I mean, that felt a long time, a lot of nappy cleaning.
And her bum's pretty clean. Like, that's one of the cleaner bums I've seen.
It?
Yeah, where are we? Oh, so we're up here. So you're just under Sharon. There you go. Oh,
that's
we've
not
lost
bad.
our 3. There you go. There's quite a lot of people around the 132, 133 thing.
I'm out of breath.
So it's pretty... I love it. I think you've done pretty well there. Let's head back over. So you're about halfway on the leaderboard. That's pretty good.
Thank
you. Did good.
Yeah,
Are your
quite
hands
pleased with
covered
that.
in poo?
No, but I mean, I've never had that Malteser stuff before, so I might give it a try.
God, every time. So it used to be Nutella that we used, and it put me right off Nutella. I used to love Nutella, but seeing people like wipe it off her bum and getting it all over their fingers, I was like, no.
Yeah, it's all in the cracks. It's a bit grim, isn't it?
That poor baby. That baby needs a good bath and a good soak. It's just all in her cracks. And
take it home for your daughter. Mine would love to do that.
I used to take it home, and she used to use an old toothbrush to like get it all out of her cracks. But I haven't done it for a long time. She could do with a bath. Bless her.
Yeah, start the new year in the right way.
Yeah, exactly. But thank you so much for coming on today. I think so many people are going to love this episode and be so grateful for someone giving them the permission to make these changes. So let's all go out there and message our school mum group chat, our mum chat, and just start this like new way of doing things. So
and sign the pact, because if you sign the kids party pact, then we'll get the numbers, and then I can start pressurizing like all of the retailers and stuff to stop selling this crap and give us like better alternatives.
Oh God, I hope they do stop selling this crap, because it's all just tat and shit that just ends up in landfill anyway. So I hope so.
Thank you.
But thank you for coming on. Could you tell everyone where we can find you online?
Yep. So if you want to sign the kids party pact, it's nocrapparties.org or kidspartypact.org. They both take you to the same place. So sign the pact there, and then follow us on Instagram at nocrapparties. If you just search it, you'll find us, and also on Facebook.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming on, and thank you to everyone for watching and listening at home. Please do subscribe, download. Let us know in the comments as well if you're going to like join in with this. I'd love to hear if there's other people out there doing it too, and we'll see you next time. Bye.